usually I start by asking them, do they have a website? Online rentals are crucial now. Like 80% of the nation rents online at this point. So a smooth, online rental process is key. And that web presence is key. So as you guys know, we're very unique. We pass all the credit card and ACH fees to the tenant using a compliant dual pricing model. And since we make all of our money from that, we don't charge any software fees. So we're like a unicorn. We're the only one that does that, and it's compliant in all 50 states. So we're boosting the bottom line 3 to 4%. That's huge. Our onboarding process is seamless. We log into their, our competitor software, their account, and we'll migrate the data over. That's uncommon. Typically, they have to do that on their own. We can even migrate, and this is the game changer for us. We can migrate card data and ACH data from our competitors, processing partner to, our processing partner. So that was a game changer. Now, we do charge a small setup fee, but it's, $4.99 is the max, and that gets all the data migrated and card and ACH information. But as far as monthly fees, there are none. We do charge $35 a month for websites. Typically they have a website, it's hosted through the software. So they lose their website when they switch over, and we simply point to their domain and we build them a brand new website, and it's $35 a month. So it's pretty cheap. Now, to put that in perspective, this is a customer of ours in Montana. They have 4 locations. They left one of our competitors, they left SiteLink about a year ago, and they have a couple thousand units. Their total cost to manage all 4 facilities is $35 a month. That's 80-some thousand in savings we were able to provide them just by getting switched over to our software. And that savings starts immediately, 3 to 4%. So they pay $35 for a website, and we do a good job of the website. So $35 will get them a custom website, pictures, videos, animation even. So we go pretty far for $35. And this is where they'll go to log into the software. And this is where their tenants will go to log into their tenant portal to manage their account. So if we go to another customer here, I like to demo theirs better. So if I'm a customer, I'll go to sign in, and I'll be able to log in using my email and a password. And this is where they can log into the management side as well. And as far as the tenants go to rent, they're just going to go to locations or, find units, and they're going to we'll go to Plover here. So it'll bring them to this page where they can now choose the unit type or size that they want to rent. And we customize this. Now, this is key, how we stay compliant in all 50 states, because they are aware that it's illegal to surcharge, in certain states, that there's stipulations around accepting cards and passing the fees. We are compliant in all 50 states because of how we display the price there. So the established card price is 3.99% higher at $62.39 than the cash price. If they're cashless, we can display card and ACH pricing. There has to be 2 options there. So as far as renting, there's 2 options. They can join a waiting list if the unit type is full. And if they want to rent, they'll be able to, back here, go to rent now. And then from here, it's nice to have a clean, onboarding process. Ours is a 1-pager, and it's mobile friendly. So they're going to add their name, email address, they're going to create a password, and then they're going to hit next. And that will take them to where, did you see the screen change there?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, cool. So that's going to take them to where they're going to be able to their mailing address, emergency contact information, the crucial stuff there. They'll be able to choose a tenant protection plan. We do offer tenant protection through the software utilizing partners of ours, but it's optional, so they don't have to force it on their tenants.
Hey, Matt, how many do we have data on, like, how many times they actually use one of our protection plans?
If it's not required, some facilities require it, which causes a lot of friction with their tenants because some of them can't afford to pay it or they don't have anything to insure. So it's not, really cool to force it on them. So we give them the option. Most people don't have anything to insure to pay an extra $15 a month for, in all reality. But some do have valuable stuff in there, and maybe 5%, 2 to 5%, I would say, would be the average people that choose to opt into the protection. And it does give them an additional revenue stream. So they get to keep 60% of that revenue, the facility owner does, of what's collected from the tenant protection. And then they're billed at the end of the month for the remaining percentage.
Okay.
Are there any other questions up to this point?
I don't think so, dude. What about the website? So they don't have, the merchant doesn't have to have a website.
No.
Or they don't have to pay us for a website. They can use their current website and just embed the online bookings and stuff into there. But like, what percent of the customers would you say actually would go ahead and purchase a website from us?
I'd say 8 out of 10, 80%.
80%. Okay.
Yeah.
I know it was a lot, and that number seems to keep going up and up. It's like almost everybody, it seems like at this point, but yeah, it's really good data. Cool.
Yep. It's important to have a website. I mean, they don't have to, like John said, they don't have to opt into it. We give them all the links they need to create their own website, or have someone else create it. But in all reality, we even have web designers that have a side hustle of, storage of a storage facility, and they still paid us to build their website. It's just cheap and convenient.
Okay.
But as far as the next step, so we wanted them to be able to rent and pay within like a minute or so. So they're going to simply hit next. They're going to add their card, or they're going to actually upload a picture of their ID or their license. This is important because of all the shady people in the world now, but people really like this feature, and it requires a picture of their ID, and we store that on their profile for them. And then here's where they're going to add their card or their ACH information. And, if there's any discounts, they can be automatically applied. You can create your own discounts within the software that automatically applies that discount to the transaction. And all they're going to do now is choose a billing plan. If there's multiple options, they're going to check out the breakdown here. So another nice thing is a lot of facilities bill on the first of the month, just to keep things easy for collections. Our system can prorate automatically to where if they want to, prorate at the 11th or 12th, whatever day, it's actually going to calculate all that automatically, and they're going to pay the prorate. And then from here, they're just going to click review. And we pulled all of their information into their lease template. So we add their lease when we set them up. And typically this is like a DocuSign. We implemented a click wrap like the banks use. It's a one-click signature. That was crucial too, to get them through the rental process. Now, once they click I agree and hit pay, it's now going to charge them. It's going to assign them a unit based off what they chose. And it's going to generate a gate code, text them their gate code, and then notify the managers and the owner that they have a new rental. And if they don't have a gate, it makes it easier. But we are integrated with 6 different gate companies. So PTI, PDK, even Spider Door, Sentinel, Door King, all the big players in the industry we work with. There's a few that we don't. Some aren't warranted. We probably won't. And then there's some that, we are going to be adding in the future. And what's nice about that is it automates online rentals. So it generates the gate code, assigns them the gate code, and if they're past due, it'll lock them out automatically. So that integration is nice. Now they've rented. So that's the online rental process. And you can see how we simplified that to, get them through it pretty quick.